The Golden Trap. Leo burst into the kitchen, his face flushed with an emotion Eliza hadn't seen since he was a child finding a lost toy. $130,000. They actually paid it. He thrust a printout of the wire transfer confirmation toward her, his eyes wide and glistening. That old golden key NFT I minted in the Cypher Realm community? Turns out some collector was desperate. It's real. We're debt-free, Mom. We're going to be okay. Eliza forced a wide, slightly trembling smile. Oh, my beautiful, brilliant boy, she managed, her hands reaching out to steady herself against the counter, not to hug him. Leo's joy was a bright, blinding light, and she was already mourning its imminent shadow. She saw the number, $130,000, but her mind translated it instantly. 48 hours. The previous night, before Leo had the chance to proudly announce his windfall, Eliza had seen the encrypted message flash on her old burner phone. It wasn't a congratulation. It was a threat, a tracking number, and a deadline. The funds were hot. The buyer of Leo's digital asset hadn't used their own money. They had used a stolen credit line belonging to the Ethel Syndicate, a name whispered in the darkest corners of the deep web. They didn't care about the NFT. They only cared that the digital trail led straight to her quiet suburban address. Her ex-husband, a petty con artist, was manageable. A global cybercrime cartel was not. They had 48 hours to trace the digital signature and collect their debt, with interest. She needed to make the $130,000 disappear from the banking system and reappear as physical, untraceable currency. This transformation had to be quick, total, and look exactly like the joyful celebration of a generous, successful son. This calls for a celebration, Eliza announced, spinning around with a practiced lightness. We need to invest this money right now, Leo. Turn it into something real and solid, something we can hold. Leo's eyes sparked. Like a down payment on a house? Better, she insisted, slipping on her jacket. The safest asset in the world. Gold. The next day was the best day of Leo's life. His mother, usually so cautious, was spending money like a whirlwind. It felt like a celebratory quest. First, they were in the sterile, high-security office of a metals dealer. Eliza handed over a cashier's check and walked out with heavy velvet pouches. These, Leo, she whispered, her voice low with adrenaline, are like history's pocket change. Untraceable. He watched her carefully place the newly acquired South African Krugerrands into a heavy-duty safe deposit box. Next, it was a dusty antique shop downtown. Eliza bypassed the jewelry and went straight for a tiny, ornate 18th-century writing box and a heavy, tarnished silver clock. Leo frowned. Mom, shouldn't we get, a new TV? Oh, sweetie, this is an investment, she fibbed easily, touching his cheek. Look at the craftsmanship. These objects don't exist in a bank's ledger. They just are. They are clean. His mother's sudden interest in ancient relics was strange, but her palpable excitement was contagious. He decided she was just being smart with their unexpected wealth. The final stop was a dark, quiet bar where Eliza told Leo to wait in the car, claiming she was meeting an investment advisor about the tax implications. In reality, she was meeting the Fixer, an underworld contact. She paid him the gold, the antiques, and the rest of the cash, dissolving the entire digital trail. The Fixer would ensure the Ethel Syndicate hit a dead end, a digital firewall of untraceable, liquidated assets. 47 hours and 30 minutes after Leo's joyous announcement, Eliza was home, sitting alone in the dark kitchen. The safe deposit box was empty. The money was gone. She was broke again, but the phone was silent. Leo was upstairs, asleep, oblivious to the fact that his inheritance had been used as a shield to save their lives. She walked up and gently tucked him in. He mumbled, still dreaming, "We bought gold, Mom." Eliza kissed his forehead. The gold was gone, but his innocence, that was the only treasure she had successfully kept safe from the trap. It was worth every penny.